every time you address yourself, you talk to yourself in a meaningful manner with intention and mindfulness, it is as if you are praying. And that's the power of sound and the effect sound has on you. Every time you address judgment towards someone, it is as if you are addressing it also to yourself. Because every time you say anything, it is you are reflecting whatever is inside you. Every time you think something towards someone and you utter it out loud, it is as if you are telling it to God. So every time you judge yourself or anyone else, it is as if you are judging God. If you feel, whether in good or bad, so if you feel bad about something, it is as if you feel bad about a person. If you feel bad about something within you, about something you did, it's as if you are discontent, unsatisfied by what God is doing. God is in each and every one of us. You cannot believe that God works through you, lives through you, that the divine, that pure conscious energy, the mystical, lives and works through you, unless you believe that the divine lives and works through each and every one around you, through everything around you. And so, whenever you talk to yourself, whenever you punish yourself with words, whenever you beat yourself down, whenever you have self-pity and you use words to address that within yourself. Now, whether you use words or not, that's not the point, because even if you don't use words, it's still the same. But when you use words, it is as if you are affirming it. You are putting more energy into it. Because sound has an energy within itself. It has a very specific energy. And that energy amplifies the magnitude of whatever you are praying for. That's why whenever you pray, you find yourself you tend to use words. Sure, you can pray by entering deep meditative states and being something, thinking about something, living something, tuning into some kind of frequency. But when you use words, you're affirming it, you're directly asking for it. And whenever you say it to yourself, you say it to the God in you, you say it to the divine in you, and that gives it energy, and it amplifies the frequency, it amplifies the signal, and it is as if you are praying. Whenever you say something bad about yourself, when you're beating yourself up about something wrong you did, or something right that you did not do, it's as if you are resisting the happening of that thing, because you are denying the God frequency in you. If you are aware that God lives and works through you, you won't really do that. You won't really talk bad to yourself. Similarly, if you speak good to yourself, it's as if you're praying for that good to happen. That's the same as affirmations, perhaps. But also the power of sound. We all know, we've all seen the effect sound has on water, and the effect words have on rice, on cooked rice. There are a plethora of experiments out there, especially that has to do with water. Sound frequency affects water. Each sound, classical music, under a microscope, makes the water molecules shape different, changes the molecules, changes the atoms of the water, and it takes a specific image, it takes a specific form, as if it's reacting to the frequency of what it is listening to. It's reacting to the frequency of what it's hearing. And that frequency is the same one that affects you. If you're always attracting the negative, if you're always listening to the negative, to negative news, to positive news, to negative self-talk, to negative those around you, you are attributing that to yourself, that is affecting the water molecules in your body. You are 70% water. The body is made out of 70% water. And if it sucks in, if it absorbs that frequencies, if it attunes to that frequencies, that becomes the case of your body. So if you listen to negative frequency, to low vibrating frequency often over and over and over again, you might even be attracting disease to yourself. You might be attracting negative to your body, to your health, even so. Now imagine self-talk, intentional, directed addressing of self-talk. Judging yourself, judging others, which is also judging yourself. If you see fault with something, with someone, you are seeing fault with yourself, with the divine. It's just a reflection of what's within you. And that's why you should be very careful what you say out loud. You should be very careful what you speak to yourself and to others around you. You should be careful of the sounds within your vicinity. Sound has the ability to take you so much higher and to take you so much lower, because it is a frequency, and it is a directed frequency, and it affects everything that absorbs it. And you absorb sound. You absorb the kind of music, the frequency you listen to, the frequency of the music you listen to, and the words you use on yourself, the words you tell yourself, and the words others tell you, address you with. So if you're around someone that continuously, constantly, negatively speaks to you, judges you about each and everything, you are eventually going to be affected. It's eventually going to imprint on your frequency, on your energy. And it's going to affect your life in general. Be aware, loved ones, how you speak to yourself. Be aware what you tell yourself. Our words has the ability to change the course of our lives. That's why you should speak positive to yourself. That's why you should love yourself with words. The rice, the cooked rice that was spoken loving words, lived within a jar without decomposing, without growing, without decaying, without growing organic matter, fungus, and so on. In some experiments, even up to months, even over 30 days, it lasted. Perhaps even more, I don't even remember, like way more. The rice that was spoken to negatively, with hatred, with negative, with low frequency words, with low vibrational words, with judgment, with negative judgment, it spoiled so fast. The one jar with cooked rice that was not spoken to altogether, neither negative nor positive, lived fairly, but eventually soon started to spoil within a week or less, I'm not even sure. But you could look up such experiments and you would know the power of words, you would know the power of sound. See it for yourself, and then know what you're doing to yourself. Know that every word you utter out to yourself, all your self-talk, all your self-judgment, it is directed to the God within you. It's directed to the divine, and as such, it is prayer. You are praying for it. If you say to yourself, I'm stupid, I hate my life, I shouldn't have done this, you would find that you would be resonating, that you would be aligning yourself with things that you don't want to happen in your life, because you are thinking, you are saying that this should not have happened within my life, that this, I should have acted differently. And you would see that every time you should have acted the right way, you would act in the wrong way. You would resonate with the wrong. You would resonate with things that lead you towards negative experiences, towards experiences that you do not prefer, towards experiences that you do not want in your life. And that's all the power of your words. of course, even the power of your emotions, but words has the ability to magnify emotions. Words has the ability to intensify the energy of emotions. And that, in turn, that simultaneously turns into your life, manifests into your life, becomes your life. And you find yourself creating, affirming things that perhaps you don't want to. You want the exact opposite. And that's why, being positive is nice. Being positive is the way. Many people nowadays think that being positive is naive, that we often hear the concept that spirituality is not all about the positive and the love and the doobie woobie and what's so not and whatever. But a great deal of what you manifest into your life is affected by how you are. Sure, we learn to embrace the positive and the negative through spirituality. You understand that you are non-dual by nature because you are experiencing duality, and as such, you are experiencing duality simultaneously. You are experiencing the opposite simultaneously, and as such, you are non-dual by nature. And so the good and bad, good and evil always comes to one point. Good and evil exists within the same vessel, within the same energy. Except it has different frequencies. Except it is whatever you make out of it. Whatever, you could make something positive, although it's negative. Whatever is bad to someone else could be good to you. Whatever is evil from the perspective of someone else could be very good to you. And that's why it is what you make out of it. Energy takes the form you give it. Energy takes the form of your intention, of your mind, of your higher self, of your words, of your emotions, of your actions. And sure, that's why we learn to embrace the good and bad equally through spirituality. But the more you are about positive, the more your life is going to be about positive and positivity. And that's all I wanted to share for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video by AfsConsciousFrequency. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because it helps this video find its way to many more others who might actually need it, and it helps me majorly. Thank you and have a nice day.